You, what up? What up? What's poppin'? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham in the building. What's good, people? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you get in. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Unique 79 in the building. Yes, you understand what I'm saying? Shout out to all the moderators. Shout out to D's Nuts in the building. Pause. Shout out to Elroy Jetson.
Yeah.
Jason King. Got Juice. David, what up? Zacchaeus, what up? AT, Fierce Soul. Shout out to you. Aristides, what up? Dance of the Infinite. You guys be having these interesting ass names. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my dude Ramil Amir. I just did an interview with him earlier. That shit was fire. You understand what I'm saying? Shit was fire. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about that in this live stream. So we're gonna pull that up a little bit. But before we get into that, you feel what I'm saying? We're gonna have to, since this is the place where you get the game. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta play this.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, but
the bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right. What's going on? We are back. Damn, we already got a call already? That's awesome. That's amazing. So listen, guys, remember, donation rules are in effect. You feel me? So let's get to this call real quick before we get into the main topic. 860, what's popping? Who this? 860.
Hello. Everybody hear me?
What's going on, man? You can hear us?
Yes. I've been watching you guys for a while. I gotta say, I'm a big fan. My question is.
Hold on, wait. 1 second. Did you donate, my brother?
I did not yet.
Oh,
I thought you said you've been watching us for a while.
So listen, this is what you got to do. We're gonna hang up. You're gonna hang up and then hit that donate button at the top of the chat, Cash App or PayPal, and then call us right back. All right.
All right.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. All right. I know. I thought you said he's watching this for a long time. I thought that was like, you see what I'm saying? Let me put the banner up so people understand what's popping. So the guys are calling numbers 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. What's good with everybody in the chat? So today I wanted to talk about, the topic is women are not special. Okay. What guys with game know that others don't. You understand? Now, this is a video, sort of like a response to what I just did earlier with Ramil. And, so we had some people on there. The game was heavy, and then, after that, we had some people come through and we were talking and going back and forth. Right. And what I wanted to talk about is there's a certain clip I'm gonna play from the live stream that we did earlier. Right? And then we're gonna talk about this clip and break down what's actually going on here, because there were certain things that I didn't want to break down there because everybody is going back and forth, yelling at each other, going, so I don't want the deep game to get lost in the nonsense. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this clip, right? We'll add this to the stream real quick, right? So this was earlier, a few hours ago, and it was me and another dude who was going back and forth, right? And he was talking about some stuff, right? So I'm going to play the clip, and then I'm going to stop it and we're going to discuss it. So in this clip that I'm about to play, he was basically saying, because they were talking about controlling a woman, like, oh, well, if you have game or you can teach game, can't you, why can't you teach how to control your girl? And, she's disrespectful and you should be able to control her. And then if she can't be controlled, then you don't know the game and yada, yada, yada. Right. But let me play this clip real quick first. And then we're going to get into the part where we're talking about, women being special. So let me play this clip real quick.
But that's fine. No matter what your definition is, according to you, if you desire such a thing from her, then game should allow you to have access to that desire, even if it does include locking her up in a cage, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
No, game.
Jesus.
Y'all trying to lock a bitch up in a cage?
No, nobody is trying to lock a bitch up in a cage except for those who do. Now, excuse me. There are fetishes out there that include such things, and I don't judge those people.
Game does not allow you to control a woman. Can we get that clear? Game does not.
Yes. Thank you for the clarity to that. So, for those of you who want to not control a bitch, you should listen to Locario. Because if you want to out of control, wait a minute. If you want to out of control bitch, then please, his game techniques will get you the out of control bitch that your heart desires. Now, let me continue.
No, we're not continuing because he's talking about getting a chick.
Jesus.
Not controlling a woman is not dealing with a woman who's out of control. That's cute that you try to make that.
If you don't have control over her, she's out of control.
No, it's not.
She's not in control, is she?
No.
Wait. Is she in control?
Let him respond, Game
Changer. Do you have control of me?
No, I do not.
Am I out of control?
Yes, you are. You're talking over me.
No. How am I out of control?
Because you're talking over me. I just said it.
Oh, no, you're talking over me. I'm not out of control. You see what I'm saying? This dude, see this. Let me tell you guys something. Y'all can't control women. Most dudes can't even get women. Y'all talking about controlling.
Okay, so we're asking you for the game on how to control them, and apparently you say
I'm trying to give you the game. What I'm telling you is
But you just said you can't do it. You just said you can't do it. I'm asking for the game on how to control a bitch.
So Game Changer, I think he's saying that the game is not meant to control a female. That's not what the game is for.
Okay, well, let's put it like this. He described earlier, you don't really have game if your girl is out disrespecting you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, correct?
Right.
So if she's out of control, then she is doing that. Now, you would like to control her behavior in public, correct?
No, why would you want to control?
Excuse me, because you control her behavior in public, so she don't act like a damn fool and make you look like a nigga with no game.
Why would
so once again, she is misbehaving, you want control of that behavior.
Okay. What was about to ask Locario? You better ask him what?
Don't you just get rid of her if she's disrespectful?
Okay, because I assume that there was another way and that game would present that. Apparently, according to apparently, according to you, game doesn't do nothing to deal with the belligerence of a chick. It doesn't. If a chick is out of control, game wouldn't help with that. You just leave her. That's not game. That's just leaving a unruly bitch. Now,
that is
second topic. Oh Jesus! My second topic. I'm not gonna.
Right there for a second. I'm gonna pause it right there for a second. I'm gonna pause it right there for a second.
Oh my fucking God.
Exactly. Right. Now, let's break this down. Let's break this all the way down. Shout out to Steve in the building. Steve the Dean in the building.
I watched it all. What's all live, Miles?
What up?
Locario held that shit down like a real motherfucking man. I just want to say, hey, I've known this motherfucker, not as long as you, Miles, but I've known this motherfucker a long goddamn time, and I was never as proud as I was to see that motherfucker hold that shit down against them goddamn monkeys on that goddamn channel. And I don't mean to call them motherfucking monkeys, but that was some monkey ass shit that they brought him into. I'll be quiet. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Locario. I'm sorry, man.
You know, it's funny because this is what I was trying to explain to him, how he doesn't understand the game. I'm literally telling this man that you cannot control a woman, but then he keeps saying, well, if you know the game and you are about the game, then you should be able to control a woman. No, but I'm the one who knows the game, and I'm telling you, you can't control a woman. Right. But he keeps fighting off that. That's the equivalent of somebody saying, he's saying stuff that, and basically what I'm telling him is he's saying stuff that doesn't happen or that isn't going to happen. So it's like if somebody says to you, hey, I say I'm a life coach, right? And they're going to be like, well, Locario, if you're a life coach, can't you teach me how to live forever? I'm like, well, no, you can't live forever. It's impossible. That doesn't work. Well, how are you a life coach if you can't teach me how to live forever? That doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't I be able to live forever? If you're a life coach, you should teach me that. You see how ridiculous that sounds? That's exactly how the dude sounds when he's trying to say, well, if you know game, you should be able to control the chick. He's asking the wrong questions. He's saying the wrong things, right? And so this is what dudes don't get when it comes to the game, is that they don't realize that they're talking about things or asking about things or trying to get information about things that don't even make sense in the first place.
That was a key thing. See, this is what they don't understand over there. They're looking at your lifestyle and not your message.
Mm-hmm.
You are allowed, if you want to have midgets on tricycles, nigga, to do what you want to do, you can. That doesn't mean anything because you're not telling them to live your lifestyle. You are living the lifestyle you want to live. They're looking at you as your lifestyle and not the message. Your message transcends what you're talking about because you're connecting to every man because you've done it all. You have done it all, from meeting, dating, relationships, and Miles. You've done it all. You don't have to prove yourself to no one. But what they're doing, see, when mommy comes out, Miles, mommy comes out of them, what they looking for? To try to tear down his lifestyle. His lifestyle has nothing to do with what he teaches.
So, right. Miles, what's your thoughts on that clip that you heard so far?
Miles, talk to us.
Well, once a wise man told me that there are things that you know, things that you don't know, and there are things that you don't even know that you don't even know.
Right.
Okay?
Fuck you, Miles.
A wise man in some bullshit documentary said that somewhere.
You damn sure did.
No, but now Steve the Dean said that in the Game Kings documentary. So go get the fucking documentary. Stop being a bitch.
You break up a little bit. Wait, all right, go ahead. Keep going.
You got me now?
Yeah, you a little bit better. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So basically, those guys, what they love to do is they like to hold on to one straw. That whole straw man thing, they hold on to one fucking thing. And because they know it's impossible, but it sounds like it makes sense to the masses. Right. They want to stick to it because like he tried to say, well, if you can't control her, doesn't that mean she's out of control? Right. Right. But see, the main thing that these guys don't know that they don't know is that game is not about controlling a bitch. Game is about getting a bitch to behave the right way.
Right.
That's what she wants to do because of the man that you are.
Facts. Speak. So I'm talking about.
And that's not control. That is you being an authentic man, and then not impressing that woman, but impressing upon that woman the quality of man that you are.
Yes.
And she understands and appreciates the experience of being with you, and then she realizes, well, this nigga don't take no shit. This nigga is all about his respect. He doesn't pedestalize me. He doesn't, he doesn't, respect, as far as he's concerned, is like the most important thing. So therefore, what do I need to do as a female if I want to stay in this man's life? Right. And then she makes the choice to keep herself in check. You understand what I'm saying? That's what game is about. Just like, shout out to the classic white man. Right. And what's that thing? That syndrome where the captive begins to love the captive.
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome. You understand what I'm saying? Like real serious game is like that, where I don't have to teach the slaves to hate themselves at this point. Because my game is that deep and strategic that now the slaves hate themselves.
Right.
I don't have to teach them. I don't have to, I don't have to even call them names anymore.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? All I have to do, like, my work is done at this point, and the slave will automatically hate themselves. The slave will automatically denigrate themselves. You understand? I'm only making a comparison to say that that's what true game and strategy is about. You understand? Having something set up to where the subject begins to make the decisions based on the strategy that you already laid out.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
David, this is why they lose. I don't understand y'all motherfuckers, man. This is why. See, let me explain something about game. When you recognize game, you respect the man for what he does. You don't question the man. I know these two guys above me have motherfucking game. I respect and admire what they have done for themselves. And every one of us have learned from our own selves. When you're making this statement right here, what does make you what part of the bad boy membership says that when you join the membership, we're gonna make you a cuck?
Right, exactly.
That's some bitch shit. And I hate to call you out on that shit. But see, this is why women laugh at motherfuckers like you. Because again, you worried about that man's like. Are y'all trying to fuck Locario? Because I'm starting to get.
I think they might be, but I'm just like,
I'm trying to feel. They care more about your life. It's
funny. He said, "How is making you a cuck part of the game?" Most of y'all don't even know what a cuck is. You have to break down what a cuck is for y'all motherfuckers, for the slow niggas. Let's break it down for the slow niggas, okay? Because people don't understand what a cuck is, right? Steve is like, can't even believe a cuck, right? The original definition of a cuck is when a woman is married to a man and she's fucking around with another dude, right? And the guy she's married to doesn't know about it, and that woman gets pregnant by another man. And he's taking care of that baby and doing all this other stuff. That's the original version of a cuck, right? Now, the new 2021 millennium version that niggas talk about now, right, is a cuck is a man whose wife or girlfriend or whatever is with him while she's messing with other dudes, and he's submissive to her, and he gets off on watching her fuck other guys. That's what a cuck is. Do you understand what I'm saying? A guy who is submissive to his woman and gets off by seeing his woman fuck other dudes while he's being that submissive guy. That's what a cuck is. So guys need to understand definitions, right? And stop talking shit about shit they don't know. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. And this is what's so annoying about dudes in the game, is that they talk about stuff that they don't even understand or they don't know. And so they start passing around little things and saying things about stuff they don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Being in an open relationship does not make you a cuck. You understand what I'm saying? This is what, so you guys, you have to get the definitions right. You see what I mean? You have, listen, over here, we talk about shit that's real shit. You understand what I'm saying? We talk about things that are real, not things we just heard on the internet by some red pill or black pill nigga talking about shit he don't know. You understand what I'm saying? We're actually living life out here. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so what I want to do real quick, though, I want to go back to this clip, and this is the last clip I'm gonna show because I'm not gonna go through the whole damn thing, but this is the last clip where I want to talk about where he's talking about being special, and I want to show you guys how slick he is, because he said, "Oh well, if you're not controlling her, you're out of control." That's a very disingenuous way to try to make a point that's not even a real point. So he's trying to use words to try to make a point that's not even really there, right? It's almost like if I said, yo, when's the last time you saw your mom? And you're like, oh, I haven't seen my mom in a while. And then you're like, and I say, well, you don't like your mom? And you're like, no, I do like my mom. You're like, well, you didn't see her in a while. You're like, well, I just didn't see her. Well, don't you see people you like? Well, yeah, I see people I like. Well, that means you don't like your mom. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, dudes will try to say that goofy shit, and watch, he's gonna say it right now. I'm gonna show you guys again right now. Yeah. He says that, and then we're gonna go more into dudes. All right, let's do this. Hold on.
Go ahead, real quick, Game I gotta get to know.
The second topic, please.
Listen.
Go ahead, Locario. Then
you might have to change your name, because game changer is not what you're doing out here. You're not gonna change the definition of game. Talking about getting rid of a disrespectful woman. No, if the woman's
said that,
you get rid of her.
Yes. That's not game. That's just getting rid of a bitch.
That's
Jesus Christ. Just like leadership, just like leadership isn't firing everybody that don't obey you. It's actually participating and delegating to the person. You know, that's what leadership. Anyway, nigga. Okay. Next topic. All right. Okay. So you have a.
Well, hold on. Let me read some chat real quick, because I'm losing them now. We got Bro Two, then we got MOT. Game Changer, I'll let you ask your last question. We got Bro Two, we got the OG MOT in the building. But let me read the super chat real quick. Shout out to Marcus Frazier. He said, I got to hand it to Sir Locario. He walked into the Wolves den. He's holding it down. Laugh emoji. Do appreciate you, brother. Shout out to
not the Wolves den, bro.
Man, hey, I'm missing these joints. All right, shout out to man, y'all are too lit today. Shout out to Gabe. He said, this is heating up. I got 5 on MOT threatening someone for the end of the stream. Wants to put it on that bet. Gabe, you ain't shit. All right, I got to go back to YouTube and read the other ones, because y'all so lit. Fantastic had a super chat too. I got to catch on to that. So go ahead, Game Changer, with your last one before we rotate it, and while I get these other super chats so I can read them.
Okay, my last point is it's going to be a question, and then I'll respond to your answer. It's you have a video and.
Hold on, let me unmute myself. Now, I want you guys to watch how he tries to flip the meaning of the video that I'm talking about. Watch how he tries to flip it, right? And I purposely started going down a certain direction because I wanted to talk about it on the show. But watch how he tries to flip this. Watch this.
Entitled "Lame Guys Think Hot Women Are Special." Is your wife hot?
Yeah, she's hot to me.
Is she special?
Is she special? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Well, she must be special because she's your wife. So I'm just going to make that a rhetorical question. I'll make that. Well, you only have one, so that would make her unique, and by definition of special.
Nobody's special. Nobody's special.
If she's unique, she's special. But please tell me how your wife's not special.
Nobody's special.
Okay, no. Let's all hear how your wife's not special.
No, nobody's special. You're not special. Okay. I'm not special. Ramil's not special. Nobody's special.
Michael Jordan isn't special. LeBron James isn't special. Randy Moss isn't special.
Why would you marry her then?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so hold on. I got like this. Put it like this. She's special.
If you notice, hold on. Let me remove that shit. Get back to the remove. There we go. Hold on. Get back to the joint now. If you notice, what he did was he said, hey, you have a video called Lame Guys Think Hot Women Are Special, right? So now he's trying to flip it and says, well, do you think your wife's hot? And I'm like, yeah, she's hot to me. Oh, well, is she not special? Right? So he didn't, what the actual video was about when I said lame guys think hot women are special, the actual video was about me talking about guys who put hot women on a pedestal and believe they are better than other women or just the best type of women because they're hot. That's what the video's about. But nobody tried to use the title to flip it to try to make a disingenuous point. You see what I'm saying? Now, what I did was to make another point is like, yes, I'm saying no, nobody's special. And this is what you guys got to understand. The reason why a lot of these guys have issues with women is because they make women special. We just did a show, what was it, last night, about how the game isn't about women. You understand what I'm saying? Steve says this a million times. Like, what's so special about these women that y'all be crying over? You understand? Right. What's so special about chicks and you sounding like this?
I don't know what to do.
This is,
oh my God.
This is what happens when you think women are special.
I can't believe this shit. All these months I've been dealing with her. And I just thought she was official. She lied to me.
I love that part. He's like, she was official.
Have you noticed, Locario, a few things? There's a few things I noticed. I noticed there's a lot of mommy in them. There's a lot of anger, and there's a lot of questioning. It's odd that if they've gone to college and they learn from a professor, do they challenge the professor and say, "Oh, you're married. What do you know about teaching me school?"
Right.
Look at Michael Jordan and say, well, you're a great basketball player, but hey, Michael, you're married, so how can you teach me how to play basketball? Even that what is that Male of Today or whatever the fuck that dude is that tried to get all belligerent with you, man. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying that no mind because I already knew it. Listen, and this is the thing. This is the thing I want guys to understand when I talk about the special thing, right? Because can I get deep for a second? Can I get a little? Can we do this?
Get deep, brother.
I gotta get deep with you motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? The kids like when I get deep. Pause. So we about to get deep, right?
Yeah.
What you have to understand is that because he's like, well, if she's unique, then she's special. Guess what? We're all unique. But since we're all unique and different, that cancels out us being special because we're all basically the same at the end of the day, right? Mm-hmm. So what happens is that when you make someone special, that's a thing of the ego, right? And when you make someone special, you're not able to see who they really are. So you're actually incapable to love somebody if you make them special, because what you're doing is that you're loving the pedestal that you put them on and not who they actually are as a person. So when you actually see someone as a person, right? Just like you're a person and you're not perfect, they're not perfect. You have interesting things about you. They have interesting things about them, right? So what happens is all of that cancels out to where nobody's special. You understand? But see, a lot of these guys, the whole premise of that video was to say, because they were going like, well, I don't understand how you're able to have the lifestyle you have because that's your wife. And because she's your wife, that makes her special. And that makes her different. And I'm like, bro, see, your level of thinking is the thing that makes you put the woman on the pedestal. And that's the thing that makes you think that there's something more interesting or more dynamic from this woman to that woman. Now, you could say that this woman holds more importance in my situation than another person, but that does not make the person special. Right. You understand what I'm saying? And so this is the thing that, because he was like, oh, well, your wife's supposed to be unique and she's supposed to be a special one. So, and I'm like, see, this is what trips up so many guys in the game, because instead of seeing things for what they are and who they are and what they're about, they're creating a situation where the person is this special thing. You see what I'm saying? And so that's a whole thing of the ego. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Bob.
That's a serious point, man. That's a serious point, because a lot of people don't even realize what they're doing when they do it. Because the funny part is that these guys listening and arguing with you and shit, they couldn't even, like, you know how people try to live vicariously through somebody else?
Right.
These niggas couldn't even live vicariously through you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Even if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, right? They're looking at you as a guy who has a wife and has a girlfriend, and you see other chicks, and you're a player, you do your thing, blah 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 blah.
Right.
They're asking you, so is your wife this, and isn't she special?
Right.
In their mind, because you're married to her, they think that you think that she's special.
Right. Exactly.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, like, okay, a lot of times, because we were just talking about it a couple of minutes ago, like when they say, "Oh, you're married, then how can you tell me how to date single women?"
Right.
You say, "How could you tell me how to do things as a single man?" But the reason why it's so crazy is that these guys are misinterpreting everything about what you do with women in general.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Because you're married to them, they think, because of the mindset that they think that you chose to marry your woman because you pedestalized her.
Exactly. Right.
They have no idea that you married her for game-based reasons.
Mm-hmm. Fact.
And as as much as you shit, I'll even talking about with me. Like a lot of niggas be like, "Yo, how you been with a woman for 18 years, Miles, or whatever." A lot of niggas don't understand that. As much as I love my woman, I know that there's nothing special or anything to pedestalize her about.
Exactly.
Understand what I'm saying? As much as I love her, as much as I've been with her for 18 years and I've learned so much and everything like that, there's still enough, because I told niggas this all the time, or I tell niggas this all the time. The value that I see, I put it there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The value that I get, I put it there, because it's all about me. Because the woman herself can have value, but right. I take it and utilize it to actually be valuable for me.
Mm-hmm.
The value doesn't really mean anything. You understand? But a lot of guys, they think a woman has value just intrinsically.
Right.
They really don't realize that they have to be the ones to utilize the value. And then only until something is useful does it actually become valuable.
Right.
You understand? But these guys are walking into the situation like, "Oh my God, she's a woman. She has a vagina. She's valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, she's a woman. She has a vagina. She's special."
Right.
No, all women have vaginas.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
If you could go and pull the clip of Tommy, what he said at the end was huge, because he said the reason there are some guys who don't just see it. I think he said something. It was something at the end. He was telling those guys that Tommy Sotomayor said, "See, the problem is that you're not on the level to see it. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it ain't real."
Right. Exactly.
And that's where they see your level. You can always tell who seeps to their level, because we never make it about the women. We've never made it about the woman.
Right.
They try to force him into trying to take his lifestyle to make it about the woman, when Locario never made it about his lifestyle. Locario has his lifestyle, but that doesn't define him as a man. And he's teaching young men as a man. And I think a lot of these young men, they are so, see, they forgetting, Locario, you, me, and Mao, in King's English, you, me, and I guess I would forget it. They're forgetting that we were before any peels, manicures, met towns, purpose. We were before all that shit they on right now. We were before that. We were doing this before that. We came into this teaching game. We wasn't teaching clothes and jump the game. We weren't teaching working out to jump the game or cooking the game. We came in teaching game before all this stuff even kicked off. See, they're so boxed in and looking and challenge you. It's like they're so mad at women. They're so angry and mad at women. And then they didn't even understand this one thing. I want to say this. They don't understand that all these women should be wild ass animals until they're trained by your specifications. And if that's the case, then why do you give a fuck what you were doing? Why are y'all so mad at women? Why are y'all always blaming women for everything? You got to train her to your specifications.
Exactly.
Man, that's it.
You have no idea what that means.
You know what's funny? We're going to get some calls in a second because the phone lines is lighting up. what I found funny about the whole exchange throughout it, and shout out to everybody who was on the panel and all, but I asked one question and no one could answer it the whole time. Because they were basically saying, they was like, oh, but you got to control your woman. You got to control your woman. So I said, okay, well, how do you control your woman? And nobody could answer. You see what I'm saying? And I brought that up because at first, dude was the one that had said, oh, but you should know how to control your woman. So I said, okay, cool. Well, how do you control your woman? How do you control your woman? And then after a while, they was like, oh, but why you keep bringing up that question? Because that's the question of the day. If your guys are talking about control and that's the part of the game, you got to control her because she's going to be disrespectful. How do you control your woman? And nobody can answer that. You know why they can't answer that? Because they know that you can't control the woman and they don't want to actually concede to that. You see what I'm saying? So, right. You know, that just is what it is, man. But let's go to some of these calls. Let's go to 708. What's popping? Who this?
What's up, Locario?
What's popping? Who this?
This is David.
David, my brother, did you donate?
Nah, I didn't, man. I know you.
Nigga, please donate and call right back. All right, hit the donate button and call right back, my brother. Man, all right. Let's go to 860. 860. What's popping? Who this?
What's going on, Locario? What's going on?
What up, my brother? What's good? Did you donate?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. So what's good with you, man?
All right, so I got two questions for you. I guess question one, let's just say I'm fully new to the dating market. I just got out of a monogamous relationship. Where the fuck do you start? I pretty much have not really been putting myself out there. But I just want to know, where would you start in today's dating market if you want to kind of get rotation?
Bad boy membership. Well, you can start at the Bad Boy membership and also go to themanmindset.com. That's two places that you definitely need to go to. But what have you been doing so far after you've been out this relationship?
So far, I've just been kind of doing I haven't really downloaded any dating websites or anything. I've just been doing my thing, going monk mode. But so I just, working out. Just focusing on me, hanging out with, trying to catch up with,
Wait, how long has it been? Wait, how long has it been since you been with a chick? Like, when's the last time you was dating a girl, hooking up with a girl? Was the last time that happened?
Well, like hooking up with a chick, like
dating a girl.
I was with this chick for like 3 years, and then before that, I mean, it was just I'm fairly young, so before that, it was just like,
No. What I'm saying is from today, like, what was the last time since today? Like, was it like 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago? When was the last time you were with a woman?
Jesus Christ. Okay, last time I was with a woman was 2 months ago. 2 months ago.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Okay, and and you said in 2 months ago, was that the woman you was with in a relationship for 3 years with?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. And so now what do you want to do right now? Are you trying to like just go out and smash and have fun? Like, what do you want to do? What's like your goals and shit?
My goal is to kind of get a rotation. I am totally new to the dating market. Before that, before this girl, it was just, like hookups and stuff, but it wasn't, I don't know kind of how to navigate the dating market now.
Right. Well, that's the thing. You look, it's like anything else, bro. You're gonna have to put in a lot of work to go out and meet women. Where are you from? What city, state you from?
I'm in Connecticut right now.
Connecticut. Okay, so you close to New York then. Shit. You're gonna have to put in some work in the streets and also put in some work online. So you're not on any dating apps?
I'm just getting started, man. Just getting started.
What apps are you on?
I just recently downloaded Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid. There's those 3 apps right now. All
right. Well, this is the thing, bro. You just got to put in work, man. That's really what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, you got to start swiping right, and you got to start hitting them streets and hollering. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And take your ass out of Connecticut. You need to get to the city or go to Hoboken or something where there's more people. You know what I'm saying? In the area. But Steve, you look like you want to say something.
Yeah, he say he did some bitch ass monk mode shit. Young man, what you need to do is go back to the 35-minute marketed show and listen to your soft ass voice. Why would a woman want to fuck with somebody who has no spine? You say shit like monk mode. What woman wants to fuck a guy that's trying to be more asexual? Let's be honest. You don't really want pussy because you ain't out there doing anything to get pussy. You said it yourself. You sitting on your motherfucking ass. You been on the internet because you said some shit like monk mode. The fuck is a monk mode? Are you on like some mountainous shit praying to Buddha, some shit, motherfucker? Don't look like it to me from Connecticut. What it looks like is that you need to go listen to your voice and you need to get your ass on the bad boy membership so your nuts can drop from your stomach.
All right. So my second question is,
it sounds like sushi.
I know you guys covered this like prior. Is like, does race make a difference in online dating? Is that, like, let's say if you're like a black dude, does that make a difference, or is that just like, you know, does that have anything to do with anything, or what?
Okay, let me ask you a question. What if it did? Then what?
Well, I mean, like, how the fuck do you navigate through it? Like, how do you, like, you know, like my.
Let me ask you a question. Are you black? You black?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what if race did make a difference? Would that stop you from using dating sites?
No.
Okay. So then, what difference does it make? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, it don't make a difference. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So all you need to do is you got to put in the work. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to understand, women have open types. Women like all types of dudes. You just got to find the chicks who like you. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? So when you get a chick who's feeling you, who likes you, who wants to be sucking your dick and hanging out with you and kicking it with you, what difference is it going to make if this other guy from some other race is doing what the fuck he's doing? It don't matter. All you need to worry about is you. Miles, you muted.
Okay.
He sound like the old sushi.
Right. So, bruh, all you got to do is put in the work, my brother. You got you young, you're near major cities. You feel what I'm saying? You can get it in. You understand? You just got to put your feet to the pavement and put in some work, bruh.
Some more bass in your voice too.
All right. Thanks, Locario.
All right, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Get on that bad boy membership.
Facts. Get on the membership. Go to the man mindset. Go to all that.
Nice.
All right, let's go to 111. I got my finger on the trigger, brother. What's going on? Who's this?
This Derek from Colorado.
What's going on? So I had to cut him off. I was like,
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
He had the troll voice. I was like, this nigga sound like he was about to say some troll ass shit. All the trolls be sounding like that with that voice. Hello? Is this I'm like,
Ken Kniff from Connecticut.
Hell yeah, he sounded just like he sound like Ken Kniff.
Hello, can I speak to Eminem?
Yeah, I'm looking for the boys. Yes, and with some a fit of bed with some men in it. That's how these niggas be sounding. Well, let's go to 210. 210, what's popping? Who this?
No, top block. You know what I mean?
Excuse me? Go ahead.
Get the fuck out of here!
I swear they love this fucking they love this sound effect. Yeah, I just swear they just want me to press this shit. Let's go to 111 again. Who's this?
Yo, I ain't nobody ever see y'all watch.
All right, you see what I'm saying?
Get the fuck out of here!
That's Ken Kniff.
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh, why didn't anyone see her wife? Anyway, so guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. See, this is why myself, Steve, and Miles is always going to have jobs, because guys like that call up.
Boom. I love it.
This is job security like a motherfucker because I understand. Yo, I'm telling you, these niggas, like, they're getting left back, bro. I'm telling you, y'all not graduating. You understand? A lot of these dudes don't graduate. They're gonna have to repeat the same grade. I'm telling you, these same dudes that's trolling are gonna be clients in a few years.
You know what's interesting, based on what the guy in the clip was talking about. It's like, so there's no middle ground. It's like either you control your bitch or she's an out of control bitch.
Exactly right. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't like what's up with these niggas, bro? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like they have absolutely no belief in themselves that they could actually find a bitch that could like respect them just for being respectful. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Again, like if you and guys don't want to believe this shit, but everything that he was saying has everything to do with what he believes about himself.
Exactly.
You understand? Because based on what he's saying, he cannot have a woman that actually respects him and treats him in a civilized fashion.
Exactly.
You understand? All women that meet him are belligerent.
Exactly.
But if all women that meet you end up being belligerent, you have to know that says something about you, bro.
Exactly. Facts.
Because even if it's all the women's fault, where are you going to meet all of these belligerent women after woman after woman after woman after belligerent woman after belligerent woman after belligerent woman?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going to meet these chicks at? And why haven't you switched up the environment?
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? And even then, like I told niggas the story about when I went to Mexico and chick was trying to get me to get shots for her and her friend and shit.
Right.
And I just laughed it off. It's like, nah. It sounds like you're looking for a waiter. I'm not doing that.
Right. Listen. And this is what I still want to know. We're gonna get to you 347 in a second. I still want to know, how do you control a woman? I want a foolproof way to control your woman. I'm gonna say this right now. I will give niggas a G. I will PayPal you a G. I'm not bullshitting. I will PayPal you a G. Send me emails and tell me how to control a woman, how to control a woman to the point where she'll never cheat on you. She'll never get with another dude, never do nothing behind your back. I want a foolproof plan on how to control a woman. And if you know how to do that, email me. And if you got some real shit out, we'll talk about it on air. We'll put the emails up on the fucking live stream. We'll read them and all that. And if a dude has a foolproof way on how to control a woman, I will give you a G. I will send you that shit ASAP in your PayPal, in the Cash App, whatever you got.
You know, Locario, something that dawned on me when I was watching that is that if you really have game and you really get women, you don't act that way. It's
what I said, right.
If you really get women, y'all, they should have been talking and sharing war stories and uplifting you because they understand where you're coming from. Not what you have, but where you're coming from. And what's weird is how they were trying to see, they got this. It's like they got this thing where they think, okay, dating coaches are the scourge of the earth, right? But people don't understand how the mind works. The mind, see, if they're telling you to stay away from us, then they're trying to shine a light away from them. See, they don't want people. They want people to be mad. They want people to be angry. They want people to be bitter. And if you notice, they were talking to you, Locario, they were talking about women today. Shit, women never fucking change. When does women change? Well, you know how women are today, and you said try to get you with that, Locario. They're stuck in this bubble, brother. And they're so stuck in the bubble that they don't want to get out. They just don't want to get out the bubble. And remember, game will always recognize game. And when you respect those in the game, you give them the respect, man. You don't tear them down when you know they got game. You learn, matter of fact, you learn from them. You grow from them. There are things you can learn from those that have game because they see things from what? A different perspective, Locario. And it was sad, man. It was sad to see black men trying to tear down a successful black man on something that he created from the ground up. Nobody was there when Locario was first getting into this. Nobody was there when Locario was busting his ass and doing all that stuff. Now Locario is doing something It's like it's like
yeah, Miles is there.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. But why tear you down for your success?
Right.
It just is sad, man.
It's crazy. But let's go to these calls real quick. Let's go to 347 and 868. 347, what's popping? Who this?
What's going on, brother? It's Mike. I donated.
What up, man? Appreciate it, bro.
I just got a comment, and then I got a quick question. So the first thing I want to say is that call was actually a blessing in a lot of ways. I mean, Steve, and you always talk about, you know, how a lot of people focus too much on theory and not really enough on real life. And I feel like when you listen to that call, that exemplified it exactly. You know, those were guys that focused a lot on more arguing than real life, if that makes sense.
Right. Right. Now that's facts. That's real talk. That's real talk. That's real, man.
And then also my other question for you, Locario. Here's the thing. This is not the first time I've seen you in that situation. You know, you're getting ganged up on and, you know, you're just holding yourself down like that. What general advice do you have, whether it be you're on a call, whether you be at work, whether you be at a gathering, whatever the case may be, where you getting ganged up on, you know you're right, but you still maintained your cool in that situation? Like, that's something a lot of men wouldn't be able to pull off, brother.
Right. Well, the thing is this, you got to understand something. And I talked about this actually on my motivation channel, right? Is that you have to understand, well, one thing first is you got to, when you're confident, none of that shit matters to you. You see what I'm saying? If you watch the video, I'm just sitting there smiling and shaking my head the whole time. I'm not taking it seriously. That's one. Two, you have to understand where the information is coming from or the response is coming from. So if a person who doesn't understand the game can't tell me nothing about the game, right? I'm there trying to help dudes out who's watching so they'll actually see what the game is really about. So a dude talking about, oh, well, you got to control your woman and this and this and that. I'm just sitting there laughing inside because I'm like, these guys are hilarious because they don't know what they're talking about. So a lot of times what happens is in those situations, you have to see where the information is coming from first to even see if you can take that seriously. Right. So I already can't take it seriously. You see what I'm saying? So if I can't take it seriously, it doesn't trip me up because I don't take it seriously. And this is the funny part. Anybody I would take seriously would actually be making sense, would actually be respectful, right? And would actually be really making points where we're actually having a mature dialogue. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing where when it's in that situation where a person's like, rah, 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 this and this and that, but this and this and that, I'm like, well, why are you so upset? Why are you so angry? Why are you so emotional about it? That's one. And two, if you're saying a bunch of goofy shit, it's hard for me to take you seriously. And therefore, because I don't take you seriously, I can't, my brain and my energy can't really respect it. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's almost like if a little kid who was like 3 years old came and fucking try to punch me in my ankle. It's like, I just sit there and look down and laugh. Like, that's cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cute that you did that. But I'm not going to go, oh my God, what the fuck, and try to fight the little kid. You understand? Because they're a little kid. So what happens is that a lot of these guys, they are little kids in the game. You understand? I remember I was watching comedian Godfrey once, and he said that he spoke to Jerry Seinfeld. And I think Jerry Seinfeld asked him, he said, yo, how many years you been doing comedy? And, Godfrey said like 9 years. So Jerry Seinfeld said, you're 9 years old. You understand what I'm saying? So he's basically saying that you have so much time to really do your thing, blow up and whatever. So don't think that, you got to rush or whatever. So a lot of these dudes, because they don't understand the game, they're babies in the game. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that they're at a certain level where they don't understand it. And see, they were saying, well, Locario, you're acting like you're superior and you're above everybody else and all this other stuff. No, I'm not talking like I'm superior or above. It's just, I know things that they don't know. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? That doesn't make me better than them. That doesn't make, me better or worse. I just know things they don't know. And so because I know that they don't know, and I know that they don't know that they don't know, I can't, it doesn't really affect me, because it's just like, I almost feel sort of like sad, because I'm like, damn, I feel so bad for them that they don't know. Now, this is what I hope is happening. I was talking to my wife about this earlier because, we was watching the stream or whatever. And I said to myself, I hope that these guys are trolling and that they're not that slow. If they were trolling, at least that would mean that they're not that slow and they understand, but they're just trolling. But if they are that slow, that means they just don't know because they are that slow. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
Mario, we can only hope.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So caller, that's what it is that, and again, that's not to diss anybody. It's just facts, meaning that if I'm saying, if I'm saying something, right, or I have a video and you're misinterpreting the videos or and responding to the videos I'm saying, you're saying, well, if a woman is not in your control, then she's out of control. You got to be trolling or you got to be slow. It's one of the two. So I hope it's trolling. That's all I'm saying.
I bet you if you were a white person, they wouldn't be talking to you like that.
Right.
They'll be like, yeah, he's right.
I'm about to get off this, but like I said before, this is actually a common issue, especially with people with autism and whatnot. A lot of times there are people who are very book smart, but they don't understand that doesn't always translate. But anyway, Locario, man, I think the next time that you talk to them brothers, you got to talk to them about hypergamy. You got to talk to them about women hitting the wall at 19. You got to talk to them about hating black women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what people understand. Good night, my brothers. Thank you so much.
Good call.
Oh, brother, appreciate it. No, that's facts. Nice. That's real shit, man. I think, Steve, I think that's the next move. We got to start talking about hypergamy. We got to start talking about the wall. We got to start talking about the female nature
signals.
Exactly. Choosing signals, all of that shit.
Yeah. Close status.
Right. All of that. That's what we need to start doing. You feel me? But let's go to 868. 868. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, good night, gentlemen.
What up?
This is Timothy from Trinidad.
What's up, my brother? Did you donate?
I just want to thank you guys.
Hold on. Did you donate? Hello. Did you donate?
You hear me?
Did you donate, my brother?
I will donate to the PayPal because in Trinidad, no, I will. In Trinidad, we don't have.
You will. That means you didn't.
Right now, I'm not going to just call on. No.
All right, brother. We gotta have to let you go. You got to call back. Hit the donate button, and then call back, my brother. Guys, we've been doing this for how long? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right direction.
I don't get it. It's not that hard. You understand? It's not that hard, guys. I know the pounds are heavy, but it's not that hard, people. Oh my Jesus Christ. But it's crazy out here, man. But this is why learning game is so important, because you have to really understand what's going on out here so that you don't become a person that tries to rationalize your bullshit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. Go ahead, Miles. You going to say?
I was just gonna say, like, it's there's a lot of like simple messages and shit, but guys, like, you could just tell that their mentality is just not there. Because, like, for example, man, like, and I believe we talked about this before. Like, when you see a tool like a hammer or a screwdriver sitting there, you like the tool itself has no value until you pick it up and start using it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's like a simple lesson like that should let guys know that there's nothing special about women. There's nothing even special about us until we become a benefit to others.
Right. Exactly.
You understand? Because all this game shit we be talking and so on and so forth, to those guys, there's no value in what we're talking about.
Right.
You understand? And at the same time, there are guys that follow us and find hella value in what we talk about.
Right.
But again, that has to do with the person.
Mm-hmm.
It has to do with the mind of the person. Just like how they say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, value is in the mind of the person that it's benefiting.
Fact.
So if I'm up here talking about manhood, confidence, and game, and you're like, you know what? I'm a find out who I am. I'm gonna build up my character. I'm gonna be the type of person that I'm gonna be the type of person that commands respect. I ain't gonna take no shit from nobody, and I'm gonna live my life a certain way based on the code and standard that I create for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you doing that shit and you listening to us, what we're saying is valuable. Why? Because you relate.
Right.
Understand? Because you're on a similar page as what we're talking about. But if you're over here talking about, well, if I can't control a bitch, that means she's out of control. And all these women that I meet are belligerent and I don't know what's going on. And if I'm doing this and if I'm doing that, Locario, you're a cuck and that game shit is bullshit. And it's not because the game is bullshit. You just don't know what we're talking about.
Exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying.
And I just feel like there's a lot to be said about that, because a lot of people, they just love to diminish value just because they don't see it.
Exactly.
You understand? And it's funny how we could sit here and we could tell niggas, yo, like, hey, if you want to be entertained by some YouTube content creator, go do that. You understand? It's just that what we doing over here is a little bit different.
Right.
You understand? All these motherfuckers could go out and make their money, including Derek Jackson. I don't care how many bitches he cheat on and how many times he say black men ain't shit. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Do you?
Right.
You understand? But don't ask my personal opinion. You understand? But what I'm saying is there's obviously value in it. You understand? Because none is a millionaire, or so the rumors have been told to me. You understand? That he makes a certain amount of money. So obviously there's some value in it somewhere. But what I'm trying to say is, bro, value, beauty, all of those things, they don't come from the thing. They come from the source of the thing that is utilizing whatever it is.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like King Arthur's sword doesn't have power until King Arthur picks it up.
Exactly.
You understand? A woman doesn't provide value until that man, like Steve the Dean just said, until you train her to your specifications. That's why I hate when you say to a chick, yo, what do you bring to the table? And she say some dumb shit like, I am the table. What you talking about? I am the table.
Right.
Like, bitch, you don't even know what you're talking about because you haven't met me yet. So how are you the table? How are you bringing all this value when you don't even know what I actually need from you?
Exactly.
You have no fucking value until I tell you what I need from you. And then you have to let me know if you can do it. And if you can't do it, you have no value to me. Poof, be gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And I'm not saying that you have no value at all. You might have value to another dude. You understand? But you don't have no value to me.
Right.
And in that way of thinking, that's when you know that, there's no reason to give women any type of special treatment or special regard. You understand? I mean, we should all respect people on a general level,
right?
Because, we're all humans and you want to give respect to get respect. But when it comes to relationships and dealing with women, how do you give a chick so much fucking, power and prestige and she hasn't earned it yet? Like the guy I sent the storyline to both of y'all. That guy who proposed to the bitch and gave her 5 different engagement rings.
That's crazy.
5 engagement rings. Why? Because he was scared that he couldn't find the one that she liked. So he decided to just buy 5 so she could choose one.
Yeah, he's done.
You see what I'm saying?
He's done.
Bitch, if I'm going out my way to propose to you, you're going to like whatever the fuck I put on your fingers, period. You understand? But again, a lot of niggas don't even know about that. Like, bitch, I will go to the goddamn, I'll get you a ring pop and put it on your hands and you're going to love it. You understand? Because the bottom line is, it's not about the ring that I'm putting. If the bitch is making it about the ring that I'm putting on her finger, and she obviously doesn't know the quality of man that she's dealing with, and she has to get charged.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Any one of you dudes listening to the sound of my voice right now, if you are scared to death trying to get engaged to your bitch, something's wrong, and you should charge her to the game.
Right.
Do you understand? Because if that bitch is making the proposal or the engagement, if she's making the ring on her finger more important than the promise of having you in her life for the rest of her life, that's not your wife. It's not. That's a bitch that's using you for opportunity to get some jewelry.
Right.
You understand? But a lot of niggas not gonna understand that. What they will say is, oh, well, if she's making it about the ring, I just don't have no control. You You understand? I don't know how to control a bitch. You understand? And game can't help me control her. So fuck you, Locario.
Right. Exactly.
So the only way I could possibly control it is to go out and get a bigger ring, or maybe get 5 rings.
Right.
And then maybe that'll balance shit out. Niggas dudes out here are petrified. You understand? And sometimes I feel like that's the worst part about the pedestalization and giving these women all these special titles and whatnot. It's not just the fact that they're pedestalizing these chicks, is that they actually begin to fear them.
Right.
You understand?
Exactly.
Because they fear what the chick's next move is.
Mm-hmm.
A nigga with game don't give a fuck what a bitch next move is.
Mm.
You feel me?
Jesus Christ. Y'all niggas getting this game today, man.
Oh, shit.
A nigga with game don't give a fuck what a bitch next move is. Trust me. Trust me. Nigga with game, he already knows that if she is a woman for him, she's gonna make whatever her next move is gonna be beneficial to him.
Facts.
He knows that, and the reason why Rosebud said it. He said a nigga with game play his way from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Accidents don't happen with niggas that got game.
Facts.
When the shit happens, you already know what's gonna happen, because that's what your game. That's the type of results that your game elicits.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And because here's the thing. Here's another thing with all this control shit. What we also don't tend to really understand is that the only thing we can really control in this life is ourselves.
Exactly.
That's the only thing we could control in this life. So you have to understand how controlling yourself can open up a bitch's eyes to make the right decision.
Right.
As far as you're concerned, it's not about controlling her. It's about showing her what's what, showing her exactly who you are, and then letting her know, hey, you can do whatever you want. But if you're trying to get the benefit of this game, this leadership, this provision, and this protection, guidelines.
Right. Exactly.
Because again, I told him, don't God give us free will?
Right. Exactly. Right. Exactly. That's facts. God to these hoes. Facts.
I'm God to these hoes, but I don't control none of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't threaten them with anything. I don't threaten them with bad karma or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just let them know, hey, if you're trying to fuck with me, these are the guidelines. This is the level of respect. This is how much head I need. All that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and all the chick has the choice to say, well, either I accept or I don't.
Facts.
And if you don't, no hard feelings. I'm not angry and upset like this dude screaming, trying to scream on Locario. I'm not angry and upset.
Right.
Why? Because I'm of the abundance mindset that I can holler at any bitch I want. And on top of that, before I even get to the bitch, my life is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? My life is dope. I'm successful. I'm still progressing towards my goals and achievements. You understand what I'm saying? So my life is dope before I even talk to the bitch. And then after that, I still have the option to go and talk to any bitch I want.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I can go and make that offer to any chick I want. And as long as I'm willing to put the work in, I can get what I want.
Mm-hmm.
But these dudes, they really, really think that all of the possibilities of getting what they want resides with the hoe.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And it's crazy because like this whole control shit, man. I wanted to read a quote from my mentor, Anthony DeMello. He said, I leave you free to be yourself. In saying those words, you have set yourself free. You are now ready to love. For when you cling, what you offer the other is not love, but a chain by which both you and your beloved are bound. Love only exists in freedom. The true lover seeks the good of his beloved, which requires especially the liberation of the beloved from the lover, end quote. So basically what he's saying is the same shit that Miles is saying, is that, look, you could do you, but this is who I am and this is what I'm about right now. And if you want to get in this situation, that's cool, but you got to be about the guidelines that I provide. Now, you could do whatever you want, but if whatever you're doing is going against those guidelines that I set in my own situation, then you can go, and I leave you free to be yourself. Keep being yourself. Be whoever you want to be, right? I'm leaving you free to be whatever you want to be. But when you want to get here, this is what it is. And so this is what I was trying to explain to them on the show, is that I created the type of relationship I wanted for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, well, how are you going to be doing this or doing that? Because I want to. That's how I do my shit. I don't have to do my shit like you do your shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not coming to you saying, well, you need to do your relationship like this. No, do your relationship however you want to do your relationship. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, when dudes come to me and they say, hey, what's the best way to do this? I give them what I would consider best practices to do a certain situation to make it better for you. But at the end of the day, you do your own shit. You see what I'm saying? This is what guys don't understand. You feel me? But let's get to this troll call real quick. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, I noticed something.
Get the fuck out of here!
We don't care what you notice, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here!
All right, so guys,
I noticed you follow us a lot. If someone who hates somebody so bad, why is he around? It's weird.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I saw somebody in the chat write some shit that it was like it must be a lot of other YouTube content creators watching our shit, and that's why the likes be so low.
Exactly right.
That's why the viewership be so high and the likes be so low, because the other content creators can't bring themselves to fucking like the shit.
Exactly. Facts.
They watching though. They watching. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Crazy. Shit. They try to steal.
Right. The calling number is 516-387-1224. We got another 20 minutes and then we're going to head up out of here. So, excuse me, we ain't going to be up here all night. So if you want to call in, 516-387-1224. And also, you can leave a question in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to troll, donate, and then we'll give you a minute to troll if you want to. You feel what I'm saying? But ain't no trolling for free on this channel. You feel me? Let's go to 313. 313, what's popping? Who this?
Yo.
What's going on? Who's this?
Hey, I've been listening to y'all. Just want to let y'all know that, speaking facts,
All right, that's what's up, my brother. Did you donate?
Nah, just want to let y'all know, man.
Yeah, we appreciate the call, my brother. I saw you calling like 5 times, bro, and you called in and hung up and called back in. It's so easy to donate, guys. All you got to do is hit the Cash App or the PayPal, send a donation, and call in. It's that simple, people. It's that simple. You feel what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. But yeah, man. So guys, man, we just want y'all to understand this game for real, man. This is why we do this shit. This is why we talk the shit we talking, because we have to combat all of the nonsense that's going to take you down a path of fucking frustration, anger, and stupidity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen. I need y'all to understand that I fucking love my goddamn life. You understand what I'm saying? And listen, I loved my life when I was broke and living at my mom's house. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine I got shit popping like crazy. Imagine how much, other shit that I'm experiencing because I stepped up the game. You understand? This is what it's like, yo, I be trying hard not to brag. You understand what I'm saying? I be having to brag behind the scenes with my boys. I got to be talking to Steve and Miles.
Yo, this young bitch.
Yeah, I was fucking this.
Yo. He was saying that because Steve know what I'm talking about. Steve be sending me. Let me not say what Steve be doing. Steve was at home. Okay, Steve was at home praying, reading the Bible, and doing Hail Marys. Exactly. That's what I meant to say. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. But let's go to 860-868. Almost got Steve caught up. What's poppin'? Who this?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Timothy. Timothy from the Caribbean.
What's up, my brother? Did you donate?
Permission to speak.
Did you donate?
It's cool. Yes, I will. I just have to get it approved.
Oh my
I always
Jesus.
do.
This guy, man.
Okay.
Why?
So
Go ahead. Real quick. Go ahead, man. You're killing me. Go ahead. What's
I
good?
support you 100%. No, the Caribbean is different to you guys in the United States. Trust me on it. Now, your brother just spoke the truth that I was afraid of women all my life. And it's only recently, in a matter of a few weeks, listening to your content, Steve, things changed totally for me. I mean, your information, your courses, everything changes your entire life. And I think when these guys narrow it down to dating alone is a great injustice. It's a complete transformation of your life, turning you into a complete man. And today, Steve, I was listening to Steve's program about getting back with your ex. He answered all my questions. Within a matter of 10 minutes of the show, I logged in early, everything. I was listening to you also, Locario, on the other program where these guys were bashing you and stuff. You handled it perfectly. And for the love of God, I think most men don't understand what the fear of woman does to you. It turns you into a woman also.
That's real talk.
And now that I don't have that fear, I've been liberated. I mean, the amount of women I have, and what I was trying to get from you guys the other day was how to finish, because I don't want to get with these girls and start a relationship. Everyone wants a relationship. I mean, I want the sex, but I don't want a relationship, and I just don't know how to do it. I'm going to pay for the courses to get the game courses. I mean, I suggest everyone does it, because this is not about dating. This is about changing your life from being a pussy nigga. I mean, I try not to talk American, to be a real man.
Right.
Own your own unity. I'm sorry, guys. I'm from the Caribbean.
That's
So I just want
up.
to thank you officially, Mr. Locario, Mr. Steve the Dean, Coach EO. Your information is fantastic. I could be a testimonial any day.
That's
and when
what's
people
up.
keep saying shit about, I mean, I think one day you guys should do this. They want you to get the girl for them. You get the girl, and then you take it away from them. I think then they will know your program works.
That's what's up, brother. That's what's up, man. We appreciate the call, my dude. Real talk, real talk. That's what's up, man. He gonna be in Trinidad with chicks sounding like this. That shit gonna be crazy.
Bumbaclot.
You know what I'm saying? So let's go to 313 was popping. Who this?
No, it's Lafayette, man. Women ain't work. You might as well just like men.
Yo, what?
What happened?
And you might as well like men, you know. I gave up on women.
What?
He said he said we might as well like men because he gave up on women. He's probably trolling.
So you gave up on women. So you like dudes now?
Yeah. Yeah, like real talk. You know, women ain't worth it, you know.
All right, have fun with that, bro.
Yeah, let us know how that shit go. I
don't want to know. Fuck that.
Never. Let us know. Never.
Yeah.
Sure.
So hey. All right. So what's your question, brother?
Like, you know, I don't see. I was having problems with women. No, first I didn't have any problems. Then I started having problems, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to men.
And so how's that working for you?
Work out, you know.
How's that working for you?
It's been working good, yeah.
Okay, so cool. That's what's up. You got a boyfriend?
Nah, I have one, you know. So.
Can't even keep a boyfriend.
Like no
animals.
No bullshit, you know.
Oh my God! Come on, bro.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
All right, let's go to 951. What's poppin'? Who this?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
What's up, man? Tony Brown. How y'all fellas doing, man?
Chilling, my brother. Did you donate?
I don't know if heck yeah, man, I donated.
That's what's up. So what's going on, bro?
No, I was gonna give y'all a shout out, man. I don't know if it's whole nigga Monday is what we troll, but I just want to give y'all a shout out, man. Y'all basically changed my life. I've been, showing some love. That's it.
That's what's up, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man. I'm a holla, bro. Oh man.
All right.
Y'all be having too much fun, bro. This is why I be smiling. Yo, this shit. This shit too funny, man. Oh my goodness.
You trolls make life worth living.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man. So guys, you know, you got like 5 minutes left before you wrap this up. So if anybody else want to call in, you guys can call in. You feel what I'm saying? Put a Q in the chat if you got a question. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, we you know, we're like, I'm cool with all the lifestyles. People can do what they want to do. You feel what I'm saying? We're not here to shame nobody. You feel what I'm saying? The truth is inside that man. You understand? The guy that called earlier, he just wants some nuts inside him, and that's what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what he wants to do. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that's gonna be the future of that's gonna be the manosphere soon. It's gonna be, they're gonna be like, yo, it's not gay to fuck dudes. That's what they're gonna start saying. You know?
That's your friend.
That's what they're gonna start saying. I'm just saying. Mark my words. They're gonna see that. They're gonna be like, yo, he was right. These niggas talking all that shit. I'm telling you, man. But listen, let's just keep it real over here. But anyway, but yeah, man, if you guys have another question, put a Q in the chat or call up. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll get that shit cracking. The calling number is 516-387-1224. So we got a question here. It says, can you still attract a girl if you showed a few signs of being nervous when talking to her? Nah, you can still attract her. You know what I'm saying? Listen, remember the dude Miles? Remember the guy that used to call up and his nickname was Miles' son?
Yeah.
He said that there were times where he was nervous, and he would use that in his approach. He used to go up to the girl and he'd be like, listen, I came over here and, you know, I'm kind of nervous because I don't really be talking to girls as beautiful as you. You understand what I'm saying? And he was like, the chicks found that shit adorable, and then he ended up fucking. He ended up getting the shit like this. You feel what I'm saying? So he used the shit in his game. He just was like, fuck it. Let me let him know what it is, and then I'm gonna proceed from there. You understand?
That's that honesty game.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, look, girl, your beauty's so fucking ridiculous. My God, I'm gonna need you to hold me right now. I can't even stand up shit. I need you to embrace me right now. For real talk. Like use whatever the fuck you got in your situation to get the point across. Because shout out to Miles. Miles did a good video on his channel called The 3 Levels of the Mouthpiece or something like that you put up earlier today.
Yeah.
That shit is fire. So all you guys need to check that shit out, because that's going to teach you how to go out there and you know, spit game at these chicks. You feel what I'm saying? So use what the fuck you got. You feel me? But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We about to wrap this up. Anything else y'all want to say before we get up out of this piece?
Look, man, you can't control women. Controlling women is something that's impossible.
Right.
And again, game is not what you think it is. Game is not what you guys think it is, because there's no magic pill to none of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're not selling snake oil. We're selling an efficient way to apply hard work.
Exactly. Right.
You understand? That's what we're selling. We're not selling you know, like a workout program. A workout program doesn't fucking put the muscle on your body.
Right.
The workout program gives you a regimen and a strategy on how to work out to add muscle to your body.
Right.
It's the same thing with game. We give you an outline and a strategy on how to, you know, improve yourself as a man in order to get what you want from women and the rest of the world.
Right.
You know? But you have to come into the game understanding that all of those things require some type of work and practical application in practice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the real part of it. So that's why there's no such thing as controlling women. You have to control yourself.
Exactly.
Here's the example of why controlling yourself is so important, right? Because the average guy who doesn't know how to control himself, what happens is when he's interacting with a girl, he'll come up to the girl, "Hey, I think you're so cute. You know, I want us to go out. I want us to do this. I want us to do that." And then the girl would say, "Oh, you want us to go out? All right. Well, I need you to take me to I need our first date to be a $87 steak, dinner. That's what I need. You understand what I'm saying? And I need lobster and I need this. Now, the guy who doesn't have control over himself will say, okay, whatever you want. You're so cute. I'm willing to do whatever you want me to do. Why? Because he has no control over himself.
Right.
See what I'm saying? On the flip side, the guy with game who has control over himself, he'll say, hey, I came over here because I found you really attractive. But if I need to give you a steak dinner on the first date, then I'm sorry, you have no luck with a guy like me. You have a date. Take it easy.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the difference. Now, a lot of niggas is just mad at the fact that they have to walk away from the bitch. But if you understand game, you understand that that's how it be sometime, period.
Exactly.
Understand? Because you're looking for the chick who is not making it about the steak dinner. She's making it about you. So whether you offer to walk in the park with a bottle of water or you offering her to, you know what I'm saying, to go to the most expensive dinner, she is going to be with it.
Did mouse freeze up or did I freeze up?
It's you. All right.
I think I froze up. Shit.
Probably froze.
Oh, did I freeze up?
You did.
I think you froze up. Yeah, you froze up.
Anakin style. Yeah, you froze Anakin style.
Turn off your camera.
Yeah. You look like alien just busted down your door. You're like, oh shit.
I was like, what happened? I ain't hearing shit.
Yeah.
Like somebody up moving some furniture.
So yeah, man, just like I said, man, just remember that the only thing you can really control is yourself. And if you're not in control of yourself, these women, these quote unquote out of control women will control your ass. You understand what I'm saying? So learn the game, man. Get on the mind man set, get on the bad boy membership, or do some type of fucking research, because if you don't know what you're doing, you will get fleeced out. Like those guys from Miami be saying, fresh and fitting them, you'll get fleeced. You know what I'm saying? So understand what it is you're doing, man.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to the chat room. Thank you for having me on, Miles and Locario. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all are great men. I support y'all. I'm proud of Locario, man. He's a great man. Miles is a great man. And I just want to say to those people out there listening that what y'all have to understand is the war is not with women. The war is other males trying to pull you away from your unique self. And what men like Locario, Miles, myself, even the Game Kings, y'all get on the Bad Boy membership. Or you get it for free, I think, on the Bad Boy membership. What we're trying to show you guys is that you are the only one, and I always say this, you're the only one of your kind. There's nobody out there like you based off your fingerprint. So why not learn your own language? By learning your own language, then you can speak for you. You don't have to speak for another man, to another man, or have to sit around and have to prove yourself to another man. If these men here do not prove themselves to women, why the fuck do you think they're gonna have to prove themselves to a group of males who don't even want to learn manhood? So what y'all have to understand is you've got to realize that what Locario's doing, what Miles is doing, is that they're trying to show you how to find value in yourself and stop looking to the outside world. Stop looking towards women. Women are going to do what they want to do, but it's none of my motherfucking business. If a woman does something to this guy over there, so what? It's none of my motherfucking business, because the bitch ain't going to do it to me. And that's what they're trying to show you. They're trying to give you weapons so you're not following a code here. Because if you notice that thing that Locario is, I call it a thing that Locario is on, it was a echo chamber of misguided young males that were looking for some type of guidance. It was like a cry for help, if you ask me, because you can tell they're just terrible with women, but they look to themselves to cuddle with each other to find false answers in their own, and they hate the black sheep. Now that I'm talking about it's Carl Skinny, we all black sheeps on this side, but they look for they hate the black sheep because they can't understand with all the shit that I'm going through. Why is Locario so successful? And everything that's going wrong with these manospheres and these pills and these cuckold fears and all this shit that he's making up, why has Locario standing the test of time? Miles too, but I'm just talking about Locario. Why is he standing the test of time and what he's doing? Miles has had a success. See, success breeds success. Locario has a successful 2 relationships, 4 relationships, 5. I can't give you all the numbers, but believe me, he's got some success. Miles too. I ain't gonna try to throw him under the bus either. You know, it just recognized game. They're successful in what they do, but they don't make it about what they do. They try to guide you men on how to guide yourself. That's the difference on this side. It's not an echo chamber, but it's a chamber that says, you know what? You're valuable. You're valuable to you. You've got to learn yourself. But the only way you got to learn yourself is find someone who has done the things that you haven't done before. Right. That's how you learn. You follow those that show you what you've done. You don't yell at them. You don't get mad at them. You don't tear them down, because if you're not teachable, the master's going to walk away. Master's like, fuck you. I don't need to teach. Hey, stay exactly where you are. I'll go to find someone who wants to be taught. So I just want to say for those guys listening to Mr. Locario and following this man, and again, he wouldn't have 50,000 motherfucking subscribers if this money was fake. He busts his ass. He works hard, and it shows by what he has. He has nothing but successes. He's not mean. You never. It's wild sometimes. I always talk to him outside of the Miles. We shut the show up like, damn man, you get Lark, and sometimes he throw a cuss word and he get a little hype, man. The Carl is more laid back. I'm like, damn, he's laid back in the cut, because you know what? He loves his life. He never has to prove his life. Miles loves his life. He doesn't have to prove his life. Right. That's the thing about men. We don't have to prove ourselves, but we uplift ourselves, because you know what? I'm proud of what Locario has accomplished for himself, and what Miles has accomplished, and all the men that I'm around, what they've accomplished, because guess what? They accomplished it on their own without asking for any fucking help. And they never bitched, they never moaned, they never cried, and they never complained. And those are the people you want to get around with and learn from. But I just wanted to say that.
That's real talk, man. I appreciate that. And look, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we've been, myself, Miles, Steve, we've been around for a minute. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't like there's some shit we just doing for likes that we did 2 weeks ago. Like, we've been doing this shit for a minute. You're grinding this shit out. And you can't be doing this shit for this long if there's no value in it. You understand what I'm saying? So understand that. So this one I wanted, and I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We will see
13 more likes at 200. Come on, give me 10 more, guys. Let's get the 200
likes up. Where's the likes at?
We're at 190, I think. Come on, we need 10 more.
We 10 more, 190. Let's get it up to 200 likes, people.
Hey, give them a big fuck you by getting that 200 mark. Let's give them up over there. Fuck you by getting 200.
Yeah, I need to get them likes up. I'll put the music on. Come on, we need more likes, people.
Yeah, I'll do a rap or something, motherfucker. Come on, let's get this like.
We need that rock music. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on. 5 more. Let's go. Come on.
5 more.
One more. Come on.
Come on, guys. How much we got? Oh, I see 209.
All right. There we go. All right, we did it. Hey, gentlemen, see that? They say this is game.
There you go.
Ask for 200, but y'all said, fuck no, we're going to go 210.
Exactly.
That's the game. See, you don't settle for something. You go beyond the settlement. And for those 210 motherfuckers, I salute you. That's fucking game.
We love you guys, man.
Yes,
so we out of here, people. We will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you.